Ooh, what is this?
Oh, what is that?
It's my WWE Slam Crate, baby!
Slam what?
My WWE Slam Crate.
Well, what's inside?
Well, I gotta open it and find out.
What?
Yeah. It's a mystery subscription I signed up for. I get exclusive WWE stuff every 2 months. I'm talking about apparel, collectibles, things I can't get anywhere else.
So it's like a surprise. You know it's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, come on, open it.
Let's
Show
open
us.
it up. Let's open it up.
You know, I'm gonna order this online on my phone right now.
Yes,
Get
sir.
you one.
Yes.
Get you one. You
Yes,
too.
sir.
But until mine comes, can I just?
No.
Yeah, let me get
No.
a touch right there.
This is mine.
Just please.
This is my box.
Well, can
You're
I get-
ordering your own.
Kofi, please.
This belongs to me. It's mine.
What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here. So one of the biggest features in this year's game is video editor. Now, we showed off some of the movies. Actually, we showed off all the movies, and these are the backdrops, background loops, I guess we can call them, for entrance videos. So if you wanted to use this for like a show opening or an entrance video, you can. They're all listed there, and I actually have the video. So if you want to check that out, follow the link in the playlist. But the other thing that they have in here is cutscenes. So what you can do is you can have custom cutscenes. Now, this is sort of like Story Creator, but I need to put a asterisk on the screen or whatever because it is not Story Creator. They do not give you the option to add your own text or your own dialogue here for this. But let's kind of tell you what you can get here. So with entrances, you can actually take a part of somebody's entrance and you can actually put it in the video cutscene. So if you want AJ Styles doing his pose, you could throw that in, and then you could do a bunch of quick ones, and then you can make like a show intro or an entrance video, however you choose to do it, like a show opening or an entrance video. So they give you that, and then they also give you cutscenes here, and we're looking at some of the Authority cutscenes right now. And these ones are going to be specific to the Authority, which means that you're not actually able to change what they look like. So you won't be able to change like Stephanie or Triple H as the cast. You're stuck with that, but you do have them for this cutscene. So there's like specific ones for the Authority, but there are ones that let you change the cast and let you do it differently. The only bummer here is that it takes a little bit to load, but that is fine. And then as you see, we have all these different cutscenes here, and they also have Universe and My Career cutscenes, so that's cool that you can actually throw them in there as well. But we're going to continue on here looking at this cutscene. I believe this is a cutscene with Paul Heyman, and again, they let you choose 2 people, but they don't let you change Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman is specific for this cutscene. So like you have AJ Styles and Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. So we have Paul Heyman is with Roman Reigns in this specific cutscene, and then we have AJ Styles on the other end. And again, if you want to change the arena, or you know, if you have a custom arena or whatever you want to put on there, you can. But here is just AJ Styles promo against Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. I think Paul Heyman's on the mic, if I could remember correctly, and in the arena that we choose. And then you can cut it down. You can add logo animation, transition, and filter as you choose fit to do. Now, let me tell you something about this before we get too deep into this. If you're a YouTuber, a content creator, or somebody who wants to edit videos together and make like sort of like a cutscene or like a my created story type thing, Story Creator, you want to actually preview the video after you insert it into the timeline, right? You make the whole timeline and then you preview it before you encode the final video. And let me tell you why. Once this loads, I'll actually show it going into the timeline. Load it and then accept it after it loads. Just takes a second here. And then once it loads into the timeline, you actually want to go ahead and preview it because that's the best way. Now, as you see, you can pick the certain part you want, cut it down as you choose fit, slow it down, add it, whatever you want to do. So there's a 10-second, 53. Add that to the timeline, I believe, is what we're doing here. And there we go. We're putting it into the timeline. Now it's like encoding, but not the finalize of the video. They have to encode the video first with all the characters, and then they'll finalize the video. So if you're a YouTube content creator and are trying to create like some story that you can edit in your video editing software, you want to go in here and preview it full screen, record this. This was the part of the video where you would actually start recording so that you could crop out the cancel or whatever, and then you could put it on like if you're doing like a universe mode and you want to add a promo or something, like if you're editing for YouTube, this is when I would actually preview the video. You preview the video and record then, because if you encode it, the problem is there's no place to actually view it, and it actually makes the quality worse. I'm just saying that right off the bat. So when you encode it, you can go into like show intro, which I'll show a little bit later, and you can go into like your entrance video and play it, but there's still going to be a bunch of stuff on the screen, and I find that this is the quickest and best way to actually show it on the screen there. So now we'll just show off some of the tools that they give you as far as like editing goes. You can start point, end point, accept it, and cut it down as you want. Like I already really talked about this, but I just kind of wanted to show pretty much the final like editing process of this game, because it is pretty cool and there is a lot of stuff that you can actually do here. But as far as like the video and the cutscenes go, there are a lot of them, so you're gonna have to go and explore them yourself. You really will, because there's not I can't get that deep and do every cutscene, because you're looking at the load times right now. You're gonna see how long it does take to load. But we're doing like the bird, and we're gonna do like the bird AJ Styles thing here, where we can show you, and you can just edit a few things together and make it like a show intro and a show opening. So like we'll trim this down a little bit. So like this isn't actually what we're gonna do here. Like this would be a dumb entrance video or a dumb show intro, but this is just like putting the stuff together and letting it actually encode finally, so you can actually use it like when you're going to edit, or you're going to make it like your Titantron video or your show intro opening. I can't believe, I think it's called show open or show intro or something like that. So you put them all together and then you encode it, and then it's ready to use for a show opening / intro, whatever you're going to call it, right? I don't know exact terminology to call it, but you're getting the idea, right? So you're creating these videos, you're adding multiple things together to create a show intro or show opening. And again, if you want to add like a created moment that you've recorded from highlight reel, you can just drop that in at any time and make it happen. Again, just record your footage during the game, pause it when something cool happens, go back, save it, then you can drop it into here and edit it together. But we'll look at like a versus fail here, just to show you a little bit of this going down. We got Brock Lesnar, we got Roman Reigns, and Paul Heyman. Again, this is a cool little cutscene. Unfortunately, I don't know if I said this already. I probably already did, because I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. But unfortunately, there is no way to actually add like text on the screen. So if you wanted to make it like a true story creator, you would have to do that in a video editor. If you're editing for YouTube, you're going to have to do this, because I know there's a lot of people out there like Fam or like people that make cool stories, but you're not able to do it in here. So you're actually going to have to save the footage in a external capture card, whatever, HD PVR, if anybody still uses that, Elgato, whatever. You're going to have to save that and then edit the text on the screen yourself, because there is not that option, unfortunately, to add text on the screen. Or if you want to do like a voiceover, like have a Roman Reigns voiceover, you could do it all. They're giving you the tools here to create things that they didn't have before. I mean, Story Creator is not fully back in the game. I wish someday that Story Creator would come back in the game, but unfortunately this year they don't have it. But they are giving us little steps, and I will see fit to use this in videos that I edit for my YouTube channel here, and making like show intros, entrance videos, and making like little packages that I could put together to show stuff. So now we have these two videos that we edited. We have the Dove one, then we have the promo with Brock Lesnar, I think, and Roman Reigns. I could be wrong on who was involved with that. But you can save them all. And like I said, if you wanted to drop some highlights from highlight reel in there, you could certainly do that. And you can make it like, you can make it whatever you want it to be, right? So you could go in and do a bunch of cool clips and add them all together, and then you have a show intro, and it's just very, very cool. Like, there's a lot that you can do for this. And then again, like you said, you can see them right here. You can see the created videos, but there is no way to actually preview it. That's what I'm trying here. I'm trying to find a way that you could preview this video after you encode it, but unfortunately there's not like a video player in this game to just play it. You have to do a full screen preview while you're editing the video, or a full screen preview while you're putting it in the show intro, or full screen preview while you're putting it on a Titantron. There is no way to just play it. Unfortunately, that is not an option. You can't just click on the video and play it. I wish it was, right? I said, you know what, that would be a cool feature. I even told the devs that, like, you should do that. That would be awesome. That would be cool. But they didn't do that So hopefully next year they do, like where you can just click play and there's nothing on the screen and it just shows your video. That's what I want. I just want to be able to watch my video and play it back. But here's where we're going to look at like shows as far as like creating the show and using your video package in the show. So as you see, you got the custom show here. You can do like show logo, show load is what it's called, is the show intro. So this will play before your show every time. The show load is what it's called. So if you make a video in video editor and you want to add the show load there, you can put your video there. Let's load it up here. I kind of went back in the menu, didn't mean to do that. But we'll go over to show load, and you can go over to your custom shows, and you can see that we have our custom videos. I mean, you can see that we actually have our Paul Heyman video, blah, 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 right there. We will save that, and you can see that you can actually full preview it if you want by hitting the square button right there, and you'll be able to full preview it. There is going to be stuff on the screen as well. Like I said, you got to choose between both of these. We'll choose that one, and then there's that preview of it. Again, you want to probably do this before you encode it, just the way that I'm thinking, and while you're editing the video itself. But there it is. That's how you can add a video to your custom show. It's just right there. It's called show load. Obviously, we don't want to use that for Monday Night Raw because that would just be stupid for our Monday Night Raw intro. But then when you go into universe mode, you add this show in there. You're good to go. You got your show intro, your custom show intro, and all that stuff. But again, if you guys are like doing YouTube content or editing videos for fun or whatever, you do want to kind of do this all in the video editor process, right? And then you can add text or do a voiceover on your editing software on the computer. You can't actually do it in the game. Just wanted to clarify that in case there are any questions, because I feel it's kind of like a muddy water here. But edit in the video editor, full preview it, save it on your computer, add voiceovers, text, all that fun stuff. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this cool video editor. As always, TonyPizzaGuy 2. Sweet!